everyone, I'm Zara Fatima. Welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to explain you the subject income tax, and in this video I'm going to explain you the topic income from house property. In my previous videos I explained you the basic concepts of income tax like SSC, person, previous year, assessment year, income, classification of income. So recently some of my subscribers, they request me to explain the topic of income from house property, income from capital gain and income from business and profession. So this video is particularly for my subscribers who request me to explain income from house property and other topics because they have the examination shortly. So this video is specially for them. So Income Tax Act classified the incomes under 5 heads. First head is income from salary, then income from house property, income from business and profession, income from capital gains, and the last head is income from other sources. And income from house property is the second head. The first head is income from salary. Income from salary is the first head. Under that we have number of provisions. But in this second head, income from house property, in this head we have very few provisions. And students, income tax subject is completely based on income tax procedures, income tax basic concepts and income tax formats. Once you understand the basic concepts of income tax, if you understand the procedures of income tax, if you understand the formats, then it will be very easy for you to do the problems. So for doing the problems easily, you must have the command on the basic concepts and procedures and the formats. Now the second head of the income is income from house property. Now income from house property means if a person receives the incomes, receives the rent from his own property, that income is called income from house property. But Income Tax Act defined the income from house property under section 24. Annual value of the property consisting of any building or land appurtenant thereto, of which SSC is owner, is chargeable to tax under the head income from house property. So from this definition it is clear, income from house property is not calculated on actual rent received by the person. It is calculated on the annual value. On the annual value. And for calculating the income from house property, the property consisting of any building or land. Any building or land. These are the conditions. So from this definition it is clear that the income is calculated on the annual value. And the second condition is the property should consist of building or land. So the property should consist of building or land means any permanent structure of the building which is capable of use, which has the capacity for earning. That is called building or land appurtenant to. Now the second condition is the SSC should be the owner of the property. The first condition is the property must consist of building or land, that is a permanent structure. And the second condition is the SSC must be the owner of the property. So owner of the properties here classified into 3 categories, because owner of the properties is very important from your examination point of view. Maybe he will ask you legal owner, deemed owner or co-owners. So owner of the properties are of 3 types. First one is legal owner under section 22. Legal Legal owner means a person who possesses the property, who enjoys all the rights and benefits of the property. This is the legal owner. Second one, deemed owner under section 27. Deemed owner means the person who is not the real owner, but in the eyes of law he is the legal owner. Deemed owner means the person who transfer the property to his spouse and minor child without any consideration. So that person is called deemed owner. So in that case, deemed owner is responsible for paying the tax. Now, the third type of owner is co-owners under section 26. Co-owners means if the property is owned by two or more persons, that owners are called co-owners. So it's very important from your examination point of view. Legal owner, maybe he will ask you deemed owner and he will ask you co-owners. So these owners are very important from your examination point of view. Now, the first condition is the property consists of building or land, and the second condition is the SSC must be the owner of the house. Now, the third condition is the property should not be used by the owner for the purpose of any business or profession carried by him. See here, it is clearly mentioned the property should not be used by the owner for the purpose of his own business or profession. That means the property should be let out to others. That is the condition. If the property is let out to others, then only the person will get the income. So the property, if we let out to others, we can let out the property to others for commercial purpose as well as residential purpose. So in that case only the person will get the income, and we can calculate the income from house property. So conditions are the property must be owned by the SSC and the property must be let out during the previous year for calculating the income from house property. But before calculating the income from house property, we have to calculate the annual value, because income tax clearly mentioned income from house property will be taxed not on actual rent received. It will be taxed on the annual value of the property. So we have to find out the annual value. So annual value means the actual earning capacity of the property. That is called annual value. For calculating the annual value, we have to consider the four values. The first value is municipal rental value. Municipal rental value we denote it as MRV. The second one is fair rental value. It is denoted as FRV. And the third one is standard rental value, that is denoted as SRV. And the last one, fourth one, is actual rental value, that is ARV. So for calculating the annual value, we consider these four: municipal rental value, fair rental value, standard rental value and actual rental value. So these are the four values we consider for calculating the annual value. So once we calculate the annual value, then we have to draw the format. The format of calculating income from house property is very simple. First you have to draw this pro forma, particulars, amount. First you write the heading. The heading must be in two lines. Heading is computation of Mr. Mannan's income from house property for the assessment year 2023 to 2024. Students, your assessment year is 2023 to 2024. So under that, first we have to write gross annual value. That represents GAV, gross annual value. Once we get the gross annual value, from the gross annual value we have to subtract the municipal taxes. municipal taxes or local taxes paid. And for getting the deduction of municipal taxes, the condition is municipal taxes must be paid by the owner. It is paid and it is paid by the owner. Two conditions are there. Municipal taxes should be paid. When it is paid, then only it is allowed. If it is due, it is not allowed for deduction. Municipal taxes is allowed on payment basis only. Municipal taxes should be paid and it should be paid by the owner. Then only it is allowed as deduction. If the municipal taxes are due and municipal taxes is paid by the tenant, in that case it is not allowed for deduction. For getting the deduction, municipal taxes must be paid and it must be paid by the owner. Then only it is allowed for deduction. So from the gross annual value, we subtract the municipal taxes or local taxes. Once we deduct the municipal taxes from gross annual value, we get the net annual value, NAV. Gross annual value minus municipal taxes, we get net annual value. From the net annual value, we get the deductions. Deductions under section 24. Deductions under section 24, here only two deductions are allowed. The first deduction is standard deduction. It is statutory deduction. It is compulsory deduction under section 24 subsection A. And this deduction is fixed 30% of NAV. And the second deduction is interest on loan under section 24 subsection B. Interest on loan, if the SSE took the loan for purchase the house, for construct the house, for repairs the house, for reconstructing the house, in that case interest on loan paid is allowed for deduction under section 24 subsection B. Interest on loan is allowed on due basis as well as payment basis. Both interest on loan paid and interest on loan, both are allowed for deduction. But whereas in case of municipal taxes paid is allowed. If municipal taxes is due, then it is not allowed for deduction. So interest on loan. So under section 24, the first is standard deduction and the second is interest on loan. If we subtract these two deductions from our net annual value, we get the income from house property. So this is the format of income from house property. In my next video, I will explain you how to compute the annual value. In my next video, I will explain you how to calculate the annual value, and in my next video, I will show you how to do the problems. So students, if you like the video, then give a like, and if you not subscribe my channel, please subscribe the channel so that future notifications related to my future videos will come to you directly. And students, stay connected with us because very soon I am going to upload some more videos related to your other subjects also. And for the students of MBA semester 4, I am going to upload videos for them also on this subject, financial management and operation research, very soon. So students, like and share this video with all your friends and share this video in your friends WhatsApp group, and inform your friends about the channel, about the video, so that it helps to you and your friends for the preparation of your upcoming examination. And on my YouTube channel, all the important questions of your other subjects is also available. So visit there, see the videos, like the videos, and share the videos with all your friends. And don't forget to subscribe my channel, and don't forget to share the video with your friends. Thanks for watching the video, and all the best for your upcoming examination.